Oh man, so Coi Leray. Let's talk about Coi Leray today, and also the female rap scene as a whole. Alright. So alright, let's get into it. Coi Leray just dropped the album and it didn't sell well. And that has women saying, listen, y'all gotta stop the cap as far as y'all saying that women is running rap. Because it ain't true. Because a lot of men have been saying that. Even male rappers have been saying that. And women are saying that ain't fucking true. So let's look at what's going on. So Coi Leray debuts at number 102 on this week's Billboard 200. And she sold 10,000 copies. Coi Leray responded to that. She says, grateful to have an album on the top 200 for my first week of my album release again. This time with 3 hits on the Hot 100. Whoa, I'm super proud of myself. Bigger and better year every time. Keep streaming Coi. It's an amazing project. So say she's as WL. I say for sure it's I'm just gonna say W, because the thing about Coi Leray, she's a singles artist. We should not be expecting a good album or a great album from Coi Leray. It's not going to sell well. She would never sell well unless she appeals to the pop demographic like a Iggy Azalea or some shit like that. But her demographic is black kids and shit. All she needs to do is put out songs so she can be able to go ahead and do festivals and tours and shit like that. That's all she needs to do. She could open up for festivals and fit in because she has songs to get the kids going, you know, doing all the little TikTok dances and shit. That's what she's here for. So to expect more out of her is like expecting, you know, looking at how many points per game that Draymond Green averages. Or really trying to evaluate Devin Hester as a goddamn wide receiver instead of just a specialist as a kickoff returner. She's a specialist. She makes turn up fun songs and shit like that for the kids, for radio friendly type shit. That's what she does. So Boosie popped in saying Coi Leray should have sold at least 100K the first week. Nobody recent got more hits than her. Either this shit rigged or celebrity kids just get hated on when it's time to swipe. Motherfuckers be straight up. Motherfuckers be hated straight up. My fam go through the same shit. We ain't stopping though, believe that. If you guys did not know, Coi Leray is Benzino's daughter. And you know, Benzino's from the source and all that good shit like that. So let's get down to what the folks are saying. So this woman right here is giving it straight up. She's saying it straight up. I don't know if this is a woman, but I don't know. But this person saying this isn't directed towards her, but this is why y'all need to stop the female rappers are running things narrative. Y'all swear just because these girls are hyped up and super visible on social media that they're leading the pack, but it never translate in real life to a larger crowd. Okay, she kind of cooking. Let's go. Let's keep going. So she continues to say, it's only 4 female rappers that I can confidently say can pull over 50K. Meanwhile, there's a handful of male rappers that can pull at least 100K. But let Twitter tell it, we're in a female rap renaissance and everyone is thriving. I'm sure she's referring to Nicki, Cardi, Doja, Meg. That's the 4. That's the 4 right there. So she continues to say a lot of these girls are just singles artists. Like I said, they can get people's attention for a few singles, especially a sample, but nobody is going to take time out to listen to them or a full album. So homie says irrelevant male rappers most of us don't even know pull better numbers than the rap girls. She says ride a wave. Someone most folks probably don't even know, and Meg, the queen of Black Twitter, dropped the same week and he did double her sales. Fool said, whoa, Rod Wave is selling out arenas on his own. Most folks outside of Stan Twitter know him. I get your point, but not too much on him because I stan him. I ain't gonna say I stan Rod Wave, but I love Rod Wave music. She says, oh, I agree. He's legit outside of the app. I mean, he's someone that's barely gets talked about on Twitter, or at least on Stan Twitter and Black Twitter. And she makes a good point. She makes a great point. The hype around a lot of these artists does not translate over into sales. And I kind of was talking about this previously in a different format when I was talking about the new social media app called Spiel, and how a lot of the people on the app, the newer folks, they wanted to be so focused on one demographic. And if you are focused on one demographic, that limits your reach. Go check out that video if you haven't already. But a lot of female artists that are out there nowadays, they focus on a small demographic of consumers. They make hypersexual music and put very little substance in their raps. For the longest, people that are just making hypersexual or just singles or just fun songs, they rarely sell well. That's across hip hop, the entire genre of men as well. Only just recently we've seen artists that lack that much depth and substance that sell well, but those folks are really focused on the musical aspects of shit. Travis Scott get deep sometimes, like say for instance Coffee Bean and shit like that, but other than that, Travis is focused on feeling, emotion, passion, sonically, the sound of the project is a real production. You really going into that for the music, you know? I think female artists sometimes get caught up into the allure and wanting the attention, so they just make songs that's gonna continue bringing that mainstream attention. Maybe it's my fault because I don't even care to even want to dive into listen to some of these ladies artists, their albums to see if they have good album cuts. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the best artist, the best female artist that is really selling, Nicki Minaj, she has album cuts. Cardi B, she put out one fucking album, but the whole thing was them singles. Doja Cat, amazing album cut. She knows how to make albums. So I said to say, maybe if these ladies gave you more within the album or try their best to target men, they may sell better. How could they do that? I don't fucking know. If I knew, somebody else probably would know, and we'll have the answers and we'll see that shit. I don't know. So it takes some artists to figure it out. Glorilla was being praised for being someone that men listen to, but as far as deep album cuts, I don't even know if she put out a full length album yet. I don't know. I think she put out EPs and stuff so far. But that's something, man. You got to think about those type of things. We'll see how this shit go. They killing it single wise, but as far as the projects, it's a lot of room for growth. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below, though. I'm going to get up out of here, though. It's your boy Stacy, and I fuck with you. Reason why, cause you fucks with me. Yeah, I'm out.